Alright guys, so today's video is going to be more kind of a tutorial than like a behind the scenes or a workflow thing, because I found this really nifty tool recently and yeah, using it is fantastic. So this tool is called Mr Mannequins Tools. The link is here, gumroad.com / I believe that's an I / Mr Mannequins Tools. It's free. I do suggest supporting the developer for it because it's absolutely fantastic, but it's free if you don't want to. And yeah, we're gonna talk about how this all works. So again, you come up here and you get the tool, bam, right there, and then you bring it into Blender. There's a bunch of tutorials on how to install, so I'm not really going to cover that. But we're in a naked Blender right now, so I'm going to go ahead and press N to pull up my toolbox. Go to Mr. Mannequins Tools. We're going to select the UE4 mannequin skeleton and load the rig. Now we have this bad boy right here. So I'm going to click here, which brings more menu options. This lets us select where to load the mesh into the rig. Right, so now we're going to hit load mesh. Now we have this bad boy right here. And then I'm going to select this one more time and then come over here to pose mode. Right, so from here, I'm going to just move things around real quick to show you how it works. We're actually going to bring in a different animation, an animation that I'm working on. It's not quite fixed right now. But we're going to bring that in a second to show you kind of how it all works. So you can move this guy around, put him in all kinds of strange poses. We have like some weird thing going on here. And yeah, so with that said, let me go ahead and bring up my other one. It's actually, hold on, let me show you real quick. So to start the animation, right, we're going to pull this up. To start the animation for this, you want to go ahead and hit A, select all. Right click, insert keyframe, and do location, rotation, scale, right? This creates a lock-in of this pose. So if you wanted to animate it, you come over here on your timeline, and we'll go ahead and we'll just drop this hand down, right? And I'm gonna make this, what, 10 seconds? So we'll be able to watch the hand move. Oh, I forgot to actually set it. So go ahead and move the hand back down. Hit A, select all, insert keyframe, location, rotation, scale. Now we have keyframes for it, right? So now we have the hand movement. Okay, so with that said, I'm going to go ahead and bring this guy over. This is a walk cycle that I'm working on. We're still having some deformation in the arms and things like that, but it's good enough to show the purpose, right? So for this, we're going to go ahead and stop that. We're going to select all. We make sure our FPS is at 30, and we hit this box right here, this box right here, and this box right here. So we have export meshes, export animations, and start end keyframes, right? So when we export, we don't do file export, right? We're just going to hit this little button here. But before you hit that button, you have to make sure that the project is saved. So to do that, it's obviously file save, wherever it went, file save, and then you're good to go to export. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and export, and then we're gonna open up Unreal, and we're going to apply that walk motion to Lorelei, our main character in the Orca movie, right? Okay, so now we are going to go ahead and drag in the FBX that we exported. And this is going to give us the option here for skeleton. We're going to select the UE4 mannequin skeleton and import it. And we get this bad boy right here. So we're going to go ahead and rename this to walk, yo. Something we'll be able to find easily. And now over here, making sure we have use animation asset. Mind you, this is going to look kind of strange because we have an inverted hole. We're not going to be applying it to the inverted hole quite yet. So we're going to do walk yo, right? And now we have this walk animation. The inverted hole is still standing the way it's supposed to be standing because that's just what it does. But we're going to go ahead and hit play to simulate. And we now have a walk animation. Oh, the arms are a little messed up because the animation isn't perfect yet. So you do want to make sure that you correct that when you're making the animations. But for the most part, that is how you pull an animation into Unreal from Blender.